Hi all, welcome to Math Easy. In today's video, we are going to discuss about finding mean of a grouped data. Consider this set of grouped data. Here we have given the grade, the frequency. Frequency means the number of times each number within this range repeats. So we are given the grade and the frequency. To find the mean, the first step is to find the midpoint for this range of numbers. To find the midpoint, what we have to do is the 0, that is the lower number, 10 is the upper number. So to find the midpoint of 0 to 10, we need to add the lower number plus the upper number divided by 2. That is taking the average of these numbers. 0 plus 10 by 2. That is going to be equal to 10 by 2, which is equal to 5. So the midpoint of the range 0 to 10, that is going to be equal to 5. Similarly, here in this range, 10 is the lower number, 20 is the upper number. So to find the midpoint of that, we simply need to add 20 plus 10 by 2. That is 30 by 2, which is equal to 15. So 15 is the range for midpoint for this range 10 to 20. Similarly, for 20 to 30, the midpoint is going to be 30 plus 20 by 2, which is 50 by 2, which is equal to 25. So we have a pattern here. 5, 15, 25. So between 30 to 40, it is going to be 35. For 40 to 50, it's going to be 45. For 50 to 60, it is going to be 55. That is, you simply have to add the lower number plus the upper number divided by 2 to find the midpoint. Now we have found the midpoint. The next step is we have to multiply the frequency times the midpoint. So to find the mean, the first step is to find the midpoint of these ranges. The second step is we have to multiply the frequency times the midpoint, which means you simply need to multiply 27 times 5. That is going to be equal to 135. Similarly, 10 times 15, that is going to be equal to 150. Again, 25 times 7, that is 35, 14, 15, 175. Similarly, 35 times 5, that is going to be equal to, again, 175. 45 times 4, 45 times 4, 20, 16, 18, 180. Similarly, 55 times 2, that is going to be equal to 110. So we have found frequency times the midpoint. Simply multiply this frequency times the midpoint that we found for these ranges. The next step is to find the mean. We simply need to add these frequencies and add the frequency times midpoint. The formula for finding the mean is going to be the sum of frequency times midpoint divided by the sum of the frequencies. The sum of this frequency times midpoint divided by the sum of the frequencies. That is the formula for finding the mean of the grouped data. So now let us add all this. 27 plus 10 plus 7 plus 5 plus 4 plus 2, that is going to be equal to 55. You can use a calculator. And for frequency times midpoint, simply add 135 plus 150 plus 175 plus 175 plus 180 plus 110. Equal to 925. I have used the calculator to do the sum. And then what we have to do now, we got frequency times midpoint sum and the frequency sum. Simply the mean is going to be equal to 925 divided by 55. That is going to be equal to 16.81. So 16.81 is the mean for this grouped data. Now consider this set of grouped data with the decimals. So here 5.5 is the lower number, 10.5 is the upper number for the first. For the second, 10.5 is the lower number, 15.5 is the upper number. It's the same for the other range numbers also. So to find the mean, first we need to find the midpoint of each of these ranges. To find the midpoint, what we have to do is, we have to simply add the lower number plus the upper number divided by 2. So that is going to be equal to, here it is 15, 60, 16 by 2 which is equal to 8. So the midpoint for 5.5 and 10.5, that is going to be equal to 8. Now next one, 15.5 plus 10.5 divided by 2. That is the lower number, upper number divided by 2. So to find the midpoint. So this is going to be equal to 26 by 2, that is equal to 13. Similarly, 15.5 and 20.5. The range is going to be like 36 by 2 which is equal to 18. Then the range of this is going to be 45, 46, 46 by 2 which is 23. The range for the midpoint for 25.5, 30.5, that is going to be equal to 30 plus 25, that's going to be 55, 56, 56 by 2, that is equal to 28. So these are the midpoints for these ranges. The next step is, to find the mean, the next step is we have to multiply this frequency times the midpoint, which means 1 times 8, that is equal to 8. 2 times 13, that is 26. 3 times 18. So 18 times 3, 24, 54. Again 23 times 5, that is going to be 15, 10, 11. 1, 1, 5. Again 28 times 4, that is going to be equal to 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 1, 2. The next step is, so the formula for finding the mean is going to be the sum of frequency times midpoint divided by the sum of frequency. So now we have the frequency, we have the midpoints. Simply you have to find the sum of frequency times midpoint and the sum of frequencies and divide it. So what is the sum of this? Means 8 plus 26 plus 54 plus 115 plus 112, that is going to be equal to 315. You can use the calculator. Then 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4, that is going to be equal to 15. And now to find the mean, we have sum of frequency times midpoint, which is 315 divided by the sum of frequencies, that is equal to 50. That's equal to 21. So the mean for this grouped set of data is going to be equal to 21. Hope you have understood about finding the mean for the grouped data in this video. We will discuss about finding the median for the grouped data in the next video. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to Math Easy channel and push the like button. Thanks for watching.